Hey everyone, welcome to episode 7 of Fired Up with Fish. It's the 18th of April. I like how I said that confused. It's the 18th of April, Friday, of course, and I'm here in Winnipeg as I just had my panel interview for the Winnipeg Fire Paramedic Service yesterday morning on the 17th, and now I'm out here for a couple more days. I'm visiting with my grandpa Fraser right now. That's whose house I'm at. And then I'll be seeing my grandma and grandpa Fisher tomorrow before flying home on Sunday. Looking forward to seeing their new place in Portage, as well as watching the first game of the Jets playoffs with them. So that'll be good. I didn't get to see them the last time I was out here just because that's when they were moving and the dates and everything didn't line up with my testing. But as I've already mentioned, I'm out here in Winnipeg. I just had my panel interview yesterday. Ooh, sorry, it's kind of balancing my phone on the back of the chair here. The I think the interview went well. I felt like I had a connection with all three of the members in the room in the interview. The deputy or the fire chief was there, the training officer chief was there, as well as an HR lady. So that was pretty cool. And I've had other panel interviews before, but this was one that I felt pretty good about. So I'm hoping to hear positive news sometime within the next couple weeks because they do interviews until the end of next week, I believe, or sometime from the 26th, 27th. But yeah, I feel it went well. I felt like I was just giving them a genuine version of myself. Sorry, I keep remembering I have to look at the dot over here, not my face on the screen. So, anyways. But yeah, I felt I gave them a good, genuine version of myself. I honest answers with just me being me. So, and like I said, the connection in the room with all three members was positive. So, yeah, hoping to hear back. It was cool having a Lakeland connection with the training officer. So, when we were talking about marching, it was cool knowing similar instructors and stuff like that. So, having that connection is something good, something potentially memorable when they're going back through all their interview notes and they're like, oh, yeah, this guy. So, yeah, it's been a good trip so far. Flew in Wednesday night, and like I said, I fly back tomorrow, or sorry, on Sunday. Right now, I'm just chilling at my grandpa's. Just drove him to church, and then I'll pick him up here shortly after this video, and then we'll hang out. I think we're having some honey garlic ribs tonight, so it'll be good to just chill with grandpa. Always a good time. Really thankful to have three out of my four grandparents still alive and to have good connections with them and to get to see them fairly frequently with our current distance. So, fingers crossed, if I get hired here, I'll be a lot closer to them, get to see them even more. But I'm very thankful for our relationship together, anyways. It was cool watching the presidential or not presidential, the prime minister electoral candidate debate yesterday with Grandpa. That was actually really interesting. 2 hours flew by, so it was cool just watching that with him and being so engaged. So, without further ado, I know last week I didn't really give an F1 update, so here it is now. We're currently in round 5 in Saudi Arabia at the Jeddah circuit, and that goes on at 1100 Alberta time, Mountain Standard Time, or 1200 out here in Manitoba time on Sunday. And last week was round 4 in Bahrain, and that was won by Oscar Piastri. And the week before that was round 3 in Suzuka, and that was won by Max Verstappen. So this is the third of the triple header in this stretch of the 24. We had 2 races, a couple weeks off, 3 races, then we'll have a couple weeks off, then we'll start it off in Miami on the 4th. But yeah, it's been awesome kind of following along more and more every year in F1. Big fan of it. and I look forward to always getting caught up on the highlights when I'm able to. It's kind of something that it's not my priority, but there's always something that I guess do have to look forward to, which is always good to have in life, right? Even something small like that. Like, oh, sweet, yeah, I have some highlights to get caught up on. There's always three beautiful things in life. I think I've talked about that before. And so, without further ado, that kind of leads us into the Daily Stoic reading for today. And the caption is opinions are like dot dot dot. There's that saying, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. If you didn't know. So here goes the quote. What is bad luck? Opinion. What are conflict, dispute, blame, accusation, irrelevance, and frivolity? They are all opinions, and more than that, they are opinions that lie outside of our own reasoned choice, presented as if they are good or evil, as if they were good or evil. Let a person shift their opinions only to what belongs in the field of their own choice, and I guarantee that person will have peace of mind whatever is happening around them. So that just shows that no matter what happens, no matter what it is, how big or small, shouldn't label it as good or bad. Things should just be as they are. Um, Neutral might be the wrong word, but it's not black or white, it's gray. It's not good or bad, it just is what it is. And so, with everything, that life just ebbs and flows, and how you view something or your opinion about it can make it that good or bad, but that's all just a mental creation. So if you choose to kind of believe in any moment there's three beautiful things, you're going to have that kind of optimistic outlook. And in my opinion, that's good, right? You only get one life, so I think you should make the most of it. Listening to the universe for signs, but also taking risks and just listening to your instinct as well. I've learned that really goes a long way, but that also, your mind tries to trick you into taking the easy route. So you got to push past your mind and see the end goal, because you got to know that sometimes things are temporary. And on the other side of whatever that may be, whether it's a tough workout or an interview or something like that, that there is a reward there. So always kind of push through that mental barrier. There's always more that you can do. That you're always capable of more than you think you are, and everything that you do typically does build up in your head more than necessary. You kind of always get through it, and you'll be like, oh, that was a lot easier than I thought. But yeah, it feels like it's been a blink since last Friday the 11th there when I was chatting in the parking lot in Red Deer. Now here I am at Grandpa's in Winnipeg. Next Friday I should be back in Red Deer, but I always look forward to these videos. It's kind of been a fun experience, and one that I will be continuing indefinitely. So if you have any emails or questions or anything like that, you can email me at firedupwithfish@gmail.com. Happy to have a conversation, bring something up on here, answer a question or anything like that. I'm always here and available, and looking forward to providing updates and seeing where this journey of life takes me. So, on that note, thanks for listening or watching, or however you are enjoying this with me, and enjoy the rest of your day and keep smiling. All right, take care.